Good morning to you. Happy 4:30 a.m. here in Arizona. Let's make a video. Hey folks, Prepper Princess. So today's gonna be a little bit of a different video. So here is something I want you all to do. So if you can, or if you feel like it, close your eyes. And here's what I want you to picture. I want you to picture yourself completely debt-free. No mortgage, no car payment, no student loans, no credit card debt. You are living in the house of your dreams, whether that be in a big city, in a suburban area. Maybe you want to live out in the forest, in the desert, in the mountains, in the snow, by the ocean. No matter where that is, I want you to picture yourself in your house with or without the ones you love, your dream life, whatever that may be for you. Everybody's different, okay? I want you to imagine that life, all of the stress of the debt is gone. All of the stress of having to work for a job that you hate is gone. You can follow your dreams and you can do whatever you want because money is no longer an object. Money is no longer an issue and it's no longer a stressor in your life. You have the ability to do whatever job you want, as long as you want, or as long as you don't want. You can work part-time if you want, full-time. Maybe you can write that book you've always wanted to write. You can do whatever you want, whenever you want. Imagine the freedom that that life will bring you. I want you to think about it. Picture yourself in your house. Are you reading a book by the fireplace on a nice fall or winter night? Are you outside hiking? Are you on a dune buggy? Are you in your own home gym doing your favorite workout? Just picture that. Most of the people who watch my channel are not there, and they watch my channel for money-saving tips in order to get there. Now that you have envisioned that life, you've already seen the end result of your efforts. Now, what do you have to do to get there? About 10 years ago, I set a goal for myself to save $10,000 a year and get myself a rental property. This is when I was living in my mother's home. And, you know, when you are having a hard time in your life, it seems like everything comes at once. People always say bad things come in threes, or when life gets you down, you gotta pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and head back into the storm, and that's what I did. So 10 years ago, I set that goal for myself. I was 3 months away from reaching that goal when life decided to kick me in the behind and say, now is not the time for you. So a huge stressful year came up. I had to sell my house and give half to my brother, which was rightfully his. I had to move out of state because I could no longer afford to live. I had been priced out of my area and had to move. I have to wait for taxes to find out how much money I actually have. But that money that I had saved was my lifesaver. I was able to buy this home about 3 months before my house in California sold, and I've been able to fix it up. So my goal of having that rental income property did not end. My dream is not over. It just set me back by about a year, maybe 2 years. And a lot of people ask me why I didn't buy a more rural property, why I didn't go off grid, why I didn't buy the type of house that they assume that my personality type would have purchased. Well, I'm here to explain to you all that this house that I'm living in was only planned to live in for 2 years. This is going to be my first rental property. And hopefully next year, I'll be able to buy my forever home. And this will be my rental property. A lot of people also ask me, what is the end game? Why save all that money? Why deprive yourself? Well, I'm not deprived at all. You know, I make these videos about poverty living, and my expenses are below what poverty level would dictate. So I spend about $10,000 a year, something around that. I would have to go and look at the video all over again. But I am not deprived at all. I learned long time ago that the things that most people in standard society pay for, I do it for free. And there's a lot of fear about it. The fear of it's like you feel like you're going to lose all of your loved ones if you do things a different way. I'll just give you a couple of examples. So when I was first going debt-free, I had some friends who wanted to go to a concert. They didn't care what concert they went to. They just wanted to go to a concert. Concerts in California typically cost about $100, $150 per ticket. Well, I did my research and found out free Friday night bands at the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk. So me and my 3 friends, the 4 of us, we all went to Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk, and we were able to watch Macy Gray for free in concert at the boardwalk. And we were also able to watch the Beach Boys another time. Parking at that time was about $10, and there were 4 of us. So it cost us $2.50 each for parking, as opposed to $150. People talk about losing friendships if they won't have the social activity of going out to restaurants with their friends. I invited my friends over for a barbecue. It was pretty much, I will supply the meat, you bring the drinks, you bring the dessert, and you bring the appetizers. Same thing. Gathering with friends and family, fellowship, sharing your love, your friendship, your fun, turn on the radio on in the background. It's the same thing, only free. And that goes for just about everything. I remember a long time ago, my friends wanted to go, I don't remember if it was, which park it was, Marine World, Great America, there's a lot of them where I used to live. I don't remember which park it was, but Coca-Cola had this thing where if you collected enough bottle caps, you got a free ticket. Well, I always collected bottles and cans for their redemption value. All I had to do was take off the tops, and I was able to get 2 free tickets. 2 free tickets. So I went for free. Everything that costs money in this life can be had for free or very, very cheap. So don't sell yourself short. Don't think that you are giving up some sort of lifestyle if you start on a frugality journey to accomplish your dreams. Just set your goal of what it is that you want, how easy you want your life to be, how you can do that. So just picture the end result, picture where you are now, and fill in the gap. How can I get there? How can I fulfill my dream? And one thing that I've learned also through my debt-free and wealth-building journey is that you should not listen to anyone, whether they have money or not. I have made so many mistakes listening to broke people who acted like they were rich, so of course I assumed that they were rich, and I would listen to them. It's smoke and mirrors, folks. It's smoke and mirrors. And if you find that house of your dreams and it looks like it's in shambles, like this one did, always picture the end result. Don't see a house for what it is. See a house for what it can be. I can promise you, if you tear up the carpets and there's a nice flooring underneath, you can refinish the flooring. If it's not, laminate flooring is cheap. Paint is incredibly cheap. You can make a house that looks like it's in shambles look amazing for $3,000 or $4,000, despite whatever the square footage is. I promise you that. It's not that hard. This is just a video to remind you all that dreams are still attainable despite these incredibly difficult times that I believe in the year 2021 are going to change for the better, believe it or not. Don't listen to those channels that say everything's gonna collapse, we're going to hell in a handbasket, the government is screwing us, the government has never been the government to help the people, at least in my lifetime. And that's not going to change. The government is not going to save you. It's not going to save you under a Republican. It's not going to save you under a Democrat. Do not trust your future to whoever is elected. Keep fighting the good fight. Keep your goals in mind and know deep in your heart that you can absolutely accomplish whatever you want as long as you work the system, work between what you are now and what you see in the future, and just fill in the gap. Work that system. Do what you can with what you've got. Prepper Princess out.
Let's see if Rocky has taken up the whole bed again.
Maybe at first, but you show potential.
So should I sleep on this 18 inches or this 18 inches? I simply can't decide because he's too cute to move. He's just too cute. I think the reason is he digs himself in there because I've got the underheated blanket. It's not on top, it's on bottom. So I think that he likes to snuggle in there and keep warm because he's adorable. You're my boy.